For Sian Dines, and we're here for meditation. So welcome in the room. Okay, and know that we're doing our best with sound. We know that the last couple of weeks it went a bit quiet, so we're trying to bring that sound up without disturbing the people in the room too much. So let's, if you're online, say good day and do a thumbs up regarding the sound or a comment. And if you're in the room, just check in for a moment. How are we going? Okay. How's your week been? Busy? Yeah. Good? In a good way? Yeah. Excellent. Okay. For health? Support? Yep. Okay. All right. Good. Ah, good. All right. Well, we'll just make sure that that unfolds with ease and grace, hey? So anyone that's got important appointments or calls or things coming up, it's always worth doing your mindfulness and doing your meditation and getting focused and from that place of stillness. So remember last week, you know how I'm into acronyms: stop, meds, rest. Last week was rest. Rest was just release all the cords of attachment to events, communications, people. Just release any of that wanting, that desire, that holding on, that sort of desperate energy, because that's actually an egoic, low vibrational energy. So you release, okay, the energy. Then you empty out your mind that might be worrying and is so invested in an outcome that it's over anxious and overthinking about it. Yes. So you empty out those thoughts. You empty out your heart if there's grief, anger, anxiety, fear. Okay. So we release everybody else. We empty out our own mind and body, heart, emotion. We then surrender into that silence, into the stillness, into what I often call nothing, yet everything. Some will refer to it as Mother Nature, some will refer to it as grace or God or anything, but that silence, that universal mind, that universal consciousness, you surrender to that. And then you breathe in a lot of trust. So rest is the release of the cords of attachment, the emptying out the mind and heart, the surrendering into that beautiful silence, into the divine, and then breathing in trust. Trust that you are safe. Trust that you are supported. Trust that you're not alone. Trust that you are worthy of abundance in any outcome you're trying to manifest. Okay? Trust that you're worthy of finding your voice to manifest that outcome, or to put in boundaries if that's what you desire. Okay? So that last action, trust, how many find that easy? Sorry, it was a bit of a set-up question. If we found it easy, we wouldn't have to meditate so much. Okay? It's quite true. All right? So the invitation is to practice trusting mostly that you're worthy, that you deserve. And how do we know that? Is when we reconnect to our highest self. Okay? And when do we reconnect to our highest self? Through that surrendered silence, through that embracing and merging into that oneness. Yeah? Alright? Wow, we're going to practice trust. Yeah? Just ever so slightly. I'll tell you if it goes too far. How's it? We got anyone online commenting? And how, yeah, because I can tell as soon as it goes too quiet, we drop away, and that's what's been happening lately. But we're also trying to make sure that we aren't too echoey in the room. Okay, so who can give me back the acronym so I know you've got it? It's really a good one to learn. REST, which is? Release. And what are we releasing? Cords of attachment, which means? Just release. Yeah. Release everything. You know all those black blotches as I see them in your energy field? Get rid of them. You know those umbilical cords, and some people call them, you know, some gorgeous names out there, but I find the terminology now, you know, energy vampires and all sorts of things. Just release. That's all you have to do. There's no good or bad. They're just people doing the best they can with the resources they have, okay? But there will be stresses from family members, friends, flatmates, work colleagues, whatever. Release them all. They all can go into their own bubble of space. And for that moment in time, whilst you're emptying out, so can your children. Okay? If you've given yourself time to meditate, then you know your children are safe. They do not have to be in your energy field while you're meditating. Or your pets, for that matter. Mind you, a lot of the little dogs snuggle in. But you're allowed to release any duty for them, okay? So what you're releasing is that sense of responsibility, that sense of angst, that sense of codependence, that sense of connectedness, that sense of judgment, yeah? So you release these in your energy field. Then you really release your own mind, your own judgments, your own suffering. Release your own hurt. Release and take back your power. Surrender into the silence. And then you'll feel empowered. And then you'll remember, oh, it's okay. Get some perspective, okay? Oh, I can just soak here till I get some perspective. And then you breathe in trust. And you trust that the universe has your back. You trust that you are worthy of love just for existing. You trust that you are okay. Okay? Do you know every individual I meet has something wrong with them, and some anxiety and some fear and some insecurity and some sense of unworthiness. Isn't it funny? They all walk the same planet. Okay? You know, walking into a shopping centre, oh no, people looking at me. They're all doing the same thing. Or walking into a school, couldn't possibly put my hand up and ask a question because everyone else will look at me. It is probably the most poisonous thinking that I think has invaded our society. You know, this sense of others. Really? My answer to that is really what makes you think you're so important. Most people don't even know you exist. I'm really sorry to say that. Like, as in, stop giving your power away to people that don't even know you're there. In a shopping centre, in a school, in a community, in family half the time, okay? Okay, people are far too egocentric to care about you. So will you stop giving your power away to them? And I'm talking to the ones that have a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear about what other people think, okay? Because it's just disempowering you. It's preventing you from being your highest self. It's preventing you from standing tall, walking proud, and bringing your best to the world. Okay, and Aussies, because I'm doing this down under, have a terrible time with this because we have tall poppy syndrome. You know, and what did it bring us? Not a lot of good, to be honest, okay? We brought down the ones that were excelling, showing us, being good role models about how to embrace their confidence, how to embrace their life. And I'm not going the other end. When I talk and teach, I teach balance, okay? So we're talking about the sunshine comes out, you guys might not be able to see, in the balance, the top of the bell-shaped curve. It's the average place, okay? All too silent, all too scared, all not speaking up for ourselves, all fearful about what other people think, say and do, is totally disempowered. Over here, all too masked up, egoic, too intense in your words, deeds, behaviours. It's not realistic. It's just ego in action. So come back here to being more balanced. Yeah?
We were talking about that this morning at a meeting with Jax, the LDCT.
Yeah.
And I was talking about the all or nothing balance this morning with her.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Okay? Catch yourself out. When we do that surrender and we soak, just have a quick self-monitoring, self-observation. Am I not finding my voice and speaking up? Am I doing all too withdrawn, too quiet, too unable to find my power? Step into trusting, there's that word again, that I'm allowed to use my voice of expression safely, wisely, in a timely manner. Or am I doing the other way and sort of all too out there? Okay? Either way, a bit too much. Bring it in to a nice balance where you speak up from your heart in a timely manner to establish your needs and put in place boundaries. Yeah? Trust. We're going to work on that today, hey? Okay. Questions about that? Comments? No? Anyone online? Any comments there?
Karen just said she's got mixed emotions today.
Okay, well, let's all do a big surrender, empty out. So let's start with our breathing. Take a nice position. If you are lying down, do it in a propped manner so you can stay a little bit alert and not go to sleep. And if you're sitting, make sure you feel comfortable. And we're going to breathe as if we're pulling up fresh energy into our lungs. So take a nice big deep breath in. And really hold, expand your diaphragm, hold your body to receive. And then release. And let go. Well done. I love it when the room's in rhythm. Let's do that again. Big deep breath in. Expand and hold. And really push out. Empty, empty, empty out into Mother Earth. And another big deep breath in. And then release. Starting to feel much better already. As we breathe up, this time we're going to pull it up through our body. Expand and bring it all the way up through your throat, through your face, and out the top of your head. And imagine opening a foot above your head and receiving fresh energy, pulling it down again, a big deep breath as you pull it into your chest again. And as it pours through the core of your body, gently anchor it into Mother Earth. Putting your roots deep, deep down into the earth, going right down into the core. Breathing up from Mother Earth. Holding. And then breathing out through your crown and releasing. And opening now as if the sky is opening to you to pour in light from a central sun. Breathing in the light as it pours down, up, bring it up, and allow that light to pour through your whole body. I think it's a far one. So breathing in, and yeah, it's that one. Breathing in the light, yeah, come over further away from it. Other way. Just keep focusing on your breath while we settle sound. That's good. Leave it there. Thank you. Breathing in. And what we're doing is opening a channel, volume. Opening a channel to allow that light to keep flooding into your body, anchoring it deep in the earth. The other one. Anchoring it in the earth and breathing up from Mother Earth, holding it and then breathing out above your head and allowing this rhythm of air to flow through you freely, high above your head, pouring into your body, anchoring into Mother Earth, and breathing up from Mother Earth. And releasing. And then taking a moment to settle in on sounds, seeing as how we all are here. And then come back to the sound of your own breathing. Come back to hearing the sounds in the room or the air conditioner or any sounds outside. Feel yourself anchoring yourself in the present using your senses. Noticing sound. Noticing touch. Notice the rise and fall of your chest with every breath you take. Feel the fabric on your skin, or the firmness of the chair, or the bed, or the floor. Taking deep breaths in as you move between the sense of sound, the sense of touch, bringing yourself back into the present. Nothing to do, nowhere to be. Just allowing yourself to have permission to relax as you take a big deep breath in of relaxation. You may notice any sense of smell and taste. Allowing your body to grow still and comfortable. And in your mind's eye, see a beautiful staircase. It has 5 shimmering steps with beautiful balloons. Head over to the top step, or the first step, and allow yourself to breathe in a big balloon of trust. Trust that you are worthy of this time to relax. Trust that you are safe. As you move on to the next step, breathe in safety. Feel your entire body with a sense of feeling safe. As you move on to the next step, breathe in love, a vast open love, an embracing, supportive love. Just allow yourself to breathe in the love and feel your body being suffused as you move on to the next step. Breathe in awareness, an open awareness, a vastness. And as you rest on the last step, fill yourself with this trust. safety, love, awareness, and permission to relax. And in front of you is a magnificent door. And behind that door are your guides and mentors, people whose wisdom you respect, pets, friends, those that want to go on a journey with you. You may sense them, see them, feel them as you step through the door, as we call upon all our guides, known and unknown, to be with us today, to ensure the highest and best takes place. So allowing ourselves to breathe in their support as we put a deep prayer out that they will help us embrace rest, to release, to empty, to surrender, to trust. And breathing in this trust that they're there to support and guide you as you embark on a journey in your mind's eye. Going for a walk in nature, stepping out onto a beautiful pathway in nature, breathing in and smelling the trees, the plants, feeling with every step you take Mother Nature under your feet, hearing the crackles and feeling the firmness of the ground. With every step you take, give yourself permission to shed, to release the cords of attachment to each and every person in your life. Breathing in and expanding as you release. Let the wind sweep away each person into their own bubble of space. See their faces and let them go. Each communication, each event, shake them off. And let them go. Sorry. Just take a moment to really see people. See their faces. Reassure them if they're loved ones and friends. Let them know that they're safe in their own bubble space and that this is your time. If you've had any uncomfortable communications, find yourself just using the Honopono and saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you, and let them go into their bubble of space. So breathe in freedom with every breath, with every step you take down the path. And as you do so, ensure you've taken the time to shed each and every person you share your energy with. Loved ones, friends, family, colleagues, the general community. Let them go. Let the elements of nature, the wind or the sunlight, sweep through and break the cords of attachment as you release these people into their own bubble of space. And as you do so, release the communications. Release any events, words, deeds, actions that may be coming up for you. Release the memories. Allow yourself to let go. Sending love, sending light, sending apologies to each person, place, time and event. And keep walking now into a vastness, into a beautiful place in nature. And as you rest in this place in nature, you might be near water. Enable yourself to just take a moment to connect with your own being. Rest here, and with every breath in, breathe in the loving support, the embrace of Mother Nature. And as you breathe out, let go the worrying thoughts and thought forms. As if the wind, the sunlight, the Mother Nature can pour through your head. You may even want to go into the water and float, or sit in the sun. But allow this beautiful high vibrational energy to pour through your mind. Every breath in, receive the cleansing energy. Every breath out, release the worrying thoughts out through your third eye, out through your eyes. Just for this moment in time, put your hand on your heart and give that inner child permission to let go. Reassure him or her that you know they've been doing the best they could with the resources they had. That you do love and understand them. And you do forgive them for any of their words, deeds, actions that just may not have been representing their highest and best. That may have been coming from fear, sadness, grief, pain, suffering. Really embrace your little inner being now. And let them feel the sunlight pouring into them. Let them feel with every breath they take that they are loved, that they are embraced. Breathe in and feel that energy pouring into them, forgiving them, hearing them, validating them. As you let her or him know they're understood. That we're human and we have human moments. And sometimes our words, our deeds and actions are not our highest and best. And recognize and love that inner being for just being human. For doing the best they could with the resources they had at the time. And let them know that you understand, and it's time now to shed, to let go the words, the deeds, the actions, to let go the pain, the fear, the suffering, to throw it all away and really empty out. And take a moment, if you want, to literally pull it out of your heart, out of your mind, shedding. With every breath in, breathe in love and light, and with every breath out, pour out, let go. Willingly release any behaviours, any words, any actions that you may have been holding on to, any judgments of others, any blame or shame or guilt. Empty it out. Let it be washed away, returned to the divine, to be dissolved and disintegrated. Breathing in as you really come back to nothing. No thoughts, deeds or actions. Nowhere to be. As you surrender now to the stillness. Surrender now to the silence. Breathing in the love that floods you in this silence. Receiving the gifts from Mother Nature, from a divine, from a universal consciousness. Breathing in and receiving. Revitalizing and replenishing as you soak. Surrendered in the silence. Big deep breaths in, and as you breathe out, continue to release any remaining fears, doubts and insecurities. Breathing in the love, receiving, and breathing out all the way down through your body, out through your feet and into Mother Earth, and let go. If you need to come back to your breath, just come back and focus on your breath. In with the good, fresh, cleansed energy. Out with the stuck, stale energy. Continue to surrender. Let go. As you open now in the stillness, let it pervade your mind, your heart, your body, your energy field. Let it expand vast and wide. Open into receiving the love, the light, the freedom. Open into remembering who you truly are. Remembering with every breath you take, I am this silence. I am this love. As you merge further into it, expand more fully into the silence, into the stillness, into the nothing. Nothing to do, nowhere to be. Just receive with gratitude. And feed that beautiful inner child, the one that's been carrying so much burden, pain, suffering, responsibility, judgment. Feed them the gift of life. Feed them this love. as you breathe in trust. Trust in the energy, in the love, in the support that's in this silence. Breathe in trust that you're worthy of receiving just for existing. Breathe in trust that you are divinely resourced, fully equipped to navigate all activities of daily living. Just breathing in trust. Soaking in the silence. Soaking in the stillness, in the peace of nothing to do, no one to impress, no mask or armour to wear, no opinions or words to be expressed, just breathing into the silence. Soaking in the stillness, fully surrendered. Open and expand as far and vast as you'd like to fly. Washing your entire mind, body, heart, cleansed in this beautiful energy. Noticing any communication from your consciousness, from your higher self, from the divine, Mother Nature. Breathing in and receiving that communication, that guidance with gratitude. Breathing in now any healing light. You might find that you have golden light pouring through you, or pink and green flooding into your heart. Allow the healing energy to go to anywhere in your physical form that needs extra attention. Send extra love and light to your body for healing. For your heart to dissolve armor and judgment and restore to love and compassion. Breathe it in. To your mind, let it know it can rest. It doesn't serve to continue to think and ruminate and worry. Breathing in gratitude for giving yourself this time to just rest. Literally release each and every person. Empty out thoughts and heartache, suffering and pain. Surrender to the silence and trust that you are supported, loved and resourced. You are intuitive and wise. You are safe to show your compassionate, kind, loving self to the world. You are safe to receive. Breathing in again and just loving yourself, loving your inner child, loving your heart, loving your connection to the divine or Mother Nature, or just to your higher self in this stillness, as you remember who you really are. A divine human being filled with love, compassion and energy to radiate and shine, to heal. And putting a beautiful bubble of space around you, high above your head, vast and wide to either side, deep into the earth. And let that bubble be filled with this cleansed, pure, high vibrational energy. And let it soak into your energy field, restoring it to balance. Let it pour through your heart, dissolving any remaining hurt. Let it restore your mind to healthy, empowered thoughts. As you gently come back down through the path from which you came, and when you're ready, thank any guides that have been here with you today, supporting you on your journey, helping you to remember who you truly are. Taking a beautiful deep breath in and bringing with you this awareness, feeling happy for the journey you've embarked on today, feeling wise as you remember you are resourced, empowered, compassionate, safe. And as you step through the door, come back through the steps, bringing the trust, and the lightness of being with you. And as you bounce along the steps, come to the top, and only opening your eyes when all parts of you feel fully integrated, grateful for the journey you've been on today, and aware that you can bring this silence, this compassion, this love, this trust, this safety with you into all of your activities of daily being. So be it, so be it, so be it. And so it is. Namaste. Amen. Thank you. And just gently coming back into the room. And we'll just stay in our own quiet bubble of space for a moment and namaste those around us, just saying, I see you in your beauty, I see your light, I see your truth. The same truth in me is the same truth in you. We are all connected in this beautiful consciousness. For those who are online, you can just let us know how the sound went today, and thank you as we experiment a little bit with that. And we'll probably check out now, so you can just drift off if you're listening to this at home. Thank you. Namaste.